And we are live.
Hello.
Hello.
What the buck is up, every pony?
Alright. So, last time, you guys tried desperately to get into the Dwarven City, but was met with defeat. Then you decided to head back down the train track to the weird building you found. Turned out it was a train station. What looked like it's been abandoned for some time. You found some evidence that it was the train station, or a train station. But with that, you headed back with refound vigour and ideas, and attempted to regain entry into the Dwarven City. A few magic spells later, you definitely got their attention. Maybe not in the way you were anticipating, but you definitely alert them to you were trying to beat down their front door.
Let me in! Let me in! Let me in!
Let me in! Slam. Let me in!
Kind of. But you were, after a little bit, you were allowed in through one of the side entrances. The ship was left outside, and you guys headed in. You had a kind of somebody who was showing you where to go, and I think you lot mentioned about that you were coming on the behalf of the Empire, and basically wanted to talk to the person in charge.
Yes, we found out that the dwarves have a matriarchal society because every instance we found of male and female dwarves together, it's almost all, or actually it is always the female who takes charge and bosses them around. And they also asked if we had any female representatives with us, which we do not.
Which is fine.
Yep.
I believe you were given accommodation in a wonderful, nice dwarven inn, or tavern, or hovel. No, hovel is a slightly different thing. I'm trying to think what an underground stone building would be. But they probably would call it home.
Pretty much a hostel.
Oh no, they're hostile? Drama,
Yep.
I believe.
But yes, I think we left it off as you guys were about to go exploring the city. I think that's where we basically paused things and ready for you lot to go off and do. If there was stuff you wanted to go and poke around basically for 2 days. As you were told you would have to wait a little bit. So you all had a week to think about what wonderful things you can do inside a Dwarven city. Did anyone come up with anything they wish to do? If not, it's basically a time skip for 2 days.
Is there an arena?
What type of sort of arena are you looking for?
Mostly a arena to prove one another's strengths, sort of like, I guess, a gladiator's arena.
Like Coliseum.
Yeah, Coliseum.
No, there's nothing like that. This seems to be quite a heavy manufacturing place. Dwarves tend to show their strength in a number of other ways, more being through smithing and crafting, or coming back with interesting treasures if they've dove deep enough to find some new things to uncover. There are places which you can test equipment and stuff, because obviously there's plenty of crafters who do need to prove that their equipment works and their armour is up to the quality that they claim. So there are those sort of places, but there's no large sort of gladiatorial areas where people actually do combat.
Fair enough. And aside from that, there's not really many things that are on my mind. So,
I'm just thinking about checking out their weapons and armories and maybe learn a bit more about their history.
All right. So we start off with weapon and armory first. So
All right.
you can get any dwarven weapon you wish here, as well as pretty much most equipment that you would expect. The only thing that they don't make here is the more, what is it, the Eastern type weaponry.
Okay. Rip burned.
Yeah, they
Okay.
don't. Those sort of things they don't seem to manufacture here. But you can, if you wanted to get any equipment made out of any particular material, this seems to be the place you want to be, as they seem to have a wealth of things made out of adamantine, mithril, cold iron, all those sort of stuff.
Everything out of my price range.
Possibly, yes. They also seem to have, like, if you want to buy precious gems and stuff like that, they definitely have all those sort of things you can purchase as well.
If only I was actually made out of gems, then I could just cut myself and sell my body.
Oh,
Yes.
don't be such a baby. Rips grow back. No, they don't. Milk Thistle is going to explore the city, and he's going to discover if there's any equipment or magical items that need to be repaired. He hasn't prepared Make Whole today, but tomorrow, when we still have some downtime, he's going to go to those areas and just make whole everything that he can.
Surprisingly, this is not the sort of place that you would have to worry about or lending your abilities to, like, make whole and stuff. And when you offer to possibly help in some places with magic, they almost scoff at you. Like, utilizing magic to fix something is not what you should be doing.
Milk Thistle will explain to them that regardless of how something is prepared, you need the right tools. And I use the tools that I have to the best of my ability.
They will. You'll basically get the response. Well, wherever you do it, where you four-legged folks do, it ain't the same here. Unless you're willing to put your blood, sweat, and tears back into your item, then it isn't repaired.
Oh, the trains are up and running.
Yay!
Yeah, the train is fully functional here. You do see it in the train station, and it seems to go deeper into the mountain.
Damn, it's noisy. It must get crazy when you live near one.
Yeah, I can imagine it would drive the dwarves nuts unless they got used to it.
Yeah, they can't. I mean, this is there are like large areas of forges and all sorts of things, so they're kind of used to it.
yeah, and also, they're dwarves.
Yeah, you said the train actually goes deeper, so Alexander is going to ask, where did those trains go?
You will be informed it goes to the capital.
Ah.
May we travel to the capital?
You would have to buy a ticket. Because I assume you're just grabbing somebody at random at this point.
Yeah, if it's going to be a couple of days for the female dwarf we spoke to, I guess we would just have to ask questions like that.
Yeah.
Because
she kind of left you to your own devices to do what you like and basically said, I'll be back in a few days to get you.
Right, so speaking to the party, I assume we're wanting to speak to either the king or the queen or whoever's in charge of the dwarves, right?
Well,
Yeah,
highest
that's
official we can.
Sorry, that was too many people at once.
sorry.
Yeah, or the highest official we can speak to. That would take us.
Okay. How much is a ticket? Because we may need to buy them anyway.
Alright. So you go and inquire there. And, I mean, obviously, the only place this train seems to go is the capital. And it comes down to, would you like to sit in first class, second class, or third class? And would you like a meal? Or would you like a meal, I should say.
Third class would be good enough for me.
What's the differences?
Comfort.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, third class for me as well.
So, third class is just literally 1 copper.
Alright.
So nothing special.
Sorry, yeah. Alexander was going to ask what the actual differences between the classes are.
One we get as many as you in there as we can. Next one is you get a bit more leg room. The final one, you get lots of leg room. I mean,
Okay.
given your legs, you probably want a lot of leg room.
How much is second class?
1 silver.
And I guess first class is 1 gold.
You're catching on.
You know what? Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll take a seat in first class.
Yeah, I'll take first class as well.
So that's 2 first class and 2 third class.
Nightshine would like to ask, how long is the travel?
Well, you're going fairly deep, so you'll be on there for about 2 hours.
I guess we can go there and come back here in time.
Oh, you want to return tickets, do you?
Yes.
Same day return, or you're coming back a different day?
Same day, I would imagine.
Alrighty. Then you only have to pay an extra 2 silver for same day return.
Alright.
Alright.
Milkfist, you're still going third class?
Affirmative.
Cool. It only costs you 1 copper to get return.
Yeah, Milk Thistle's not a sissy like the rest of these soft tubes.
I guess I'm going third class too.
Okay, so you will need to pay 2 copper.
Well, we're not leaving out today. We still need to speak to the lady who's waiting on getting word back from the capital. But we anticipate traveling there eventually.
Wait, I thought you were one to go today.
Yeah, since it's going to take 2 days for her to come back.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see the point. I mean, she's going to be contacting those in authority. Although I suppose it would be very bold of us to try and speak directly to the king himself or queen herself, and just.
We're just sightseeing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just remember, we're here to work.
Yeah, it's going to take 2 days for her to return anyway. So, I mean, you want to spend 2 days in the rooms, like.
You know, staring at a wall.
All right, I guess we're going to the capital.
The dwarf goes, alright then. So, is it still 2 first class and 2 third?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Nightshine, do you actually have your own coin this time?
I do have a copper, yes.
You need 2 copper to get back.
I'll give him 1.
I have 2 copper, don't worry.
Okay.
Hooray!
I was like, I don't think he's that poor.
No, he's not poor. He's broke. There's a difference.
Alright. He seems to like tap something in front of him and then pull a lever, and like a bit of paper pops out, and he tears it off and hands it to whoever's one of the people who are going to first class and takes your money. He will do the same again, hand it to the next person who's going to first class. Then he will pull a slightly different lever, and you get a slightly different looking ticket for those of you who are in third class.
This brings me back bad memories.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, oh, there's gonna be a room full of zebras.
No, I don't want to go to Brazil.
Or zebra.
All right. With that, you guys all get on the platform. The train seems to be loaded up. Like part of it seems to be being loaded up with like supplies and stuff. There seems to be like a supply wagon, so to speak. What you can definitely tell is the train itself appears to be kind of floating just above the tracks, but there is lightning sort of arcing towards the floor, and there's no wheels on this train.
Is it using magnets to have it float along a rail?
You are unsure.
Yeah. Magnets, how do they work?
But you are seeing that electricity. There are various people who are getting on. There are other dwarfs that are checking tickets as people do start embarking. So you can very easily tell what cart looks like the first class, and you can kind of. It seems less obvious which one's a second and third class, but given the way the train's laid out, you can guess that the ones more towards the back are the ones that are third class.
Alright, I will head to the first class.
We're gonna go follow right alongside Alexandrite.
Right.
Milk Thistle climbs into the third class cars.
Alright, so as you guys join the queue to get on, for those of you in first class, they seem to take your ticket, they seem to put it into a strange looking bulky thing, hand it back to you and go, and basically allow you to enter in. Clearly they were checking the ticket in some way. The ticket is handed back to you and you're allowed on. For you in third class, there's no fancy thing, it just seems to be a dwarf standing there looking at your ticket and then going, yeah, get on. Once you're on there, it's... there are some chairs, but they're definitely all taken, and dwarfs are starting to obviously squeeze in, so to speak. And it does look like it's going to be cozy getting down there, basically. There are a few third class carts, but most of them seem to be sharing the same sort of packedness. If they're not, then they're probably going to fill up relatively quick.
I was going to make the joke that you get packed in with the livestock.
Technically, they are the livestock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nobody try to sell us.
For those of you who are in first class, it's very different there. The train cart itself seems nice and spacious. You have a clear area which is labelled as the bar. Bar and basically a food place. You can almost sit at some very nice, comfortable chairs. It's very much more of a relaxed thing. You can walk around fairly in a fairly wide area, and you don't have to sort of squeeze past people.
Yeah. Are there window seats and such?
Yeah, you would definitely be able to sit near a window.
I think Alexander, being this is his first train trip, is just kind of like looking out the window. It's like, ah.
Alright. With
Yeah.
with all the excitements and you guys getting ready, after a little bit, the train will start moving. For those of you in the back, obviously it's a less pleasant experience. Think of basically trying to commute on the underground in like a big city. If you've ever done anything like that.
I've commuted in the back of a military vehicle where our commander said there's always room for one more. This vehicle is registered to be able to handle transporting 20 Marines. Let's put 68 in there.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea of what type of packing you guys are experiencing.
Talk about nut to butt, am I right?
It was more than nut to butt. It was shoulder to shoulder, standing room only, and eventually we had to put Marines lying down on top of everyone's shoulders, and even they were stacked up, 2, sometimes 3 at a time, pressed all the way up to the top canvas. It was dumb.
Oof.
Sounds fun.
I mean, it was kind of funny. But at one point we made a turn, and everybody's weight like pressed against each other, and it nearly flipped the truck. And I was holding my M16 at my side, and someone's front side post started crushing my pinky finger up against the barrel of my rifle, and it felt like it was going to break.
Ooh.
Thankfully, it didn't. It just hurt bad.
Yeah. No, it's not that bad, I will point out. You're packed in there, but you got room to breathe, you can move around a bit. You just have to say excuse me an awful lot if you want to move anywhere. But the train will move off after being stationary for a bit. Those of you at the front, you will clearly hear the sound of the train sort of giving a whistle. It's a bit more muffled the further back you get. But it starts moving off. And you do see, those of you who've got window seats, you do see the city around you starting to move. And very soon it seems to plunge almost into darkness as it clearly goes through a cave system, which has got no natural lighting there at all. Most of the journey seems to, you get a feeling that it's like on a slight curve downwards, and it's just obviously miranding the way wherever it's going. Other than obviously enjoying a train ride, or not enjoying a train ride for those at the back, unless you guys want to try and do anything in particular, it's going to be basically a 2-hour train ride.
Is there an in-train movie?
No.
Alright.
You do have access to a bar at the front.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah, Nightshine's gonna be mad he missed this.
Definitely.
Alexander, I will partake in a drink.
Yeah, Berg will as well. After
Aye.
all.
You will go over to the bar. They will ask you, do you have a food token?
No.
Then they state you have to pay for your drinks. What would you like?
He's gonna look at the ale lists or the meads and see what sticks out to him.
I'll ask for a recommendation.
Dwarf looks at you and goes, well, why are you heading to the capital?
Mostly sightseeing. This
How
is our
much?
first time ever in a dwarven city.
How much of your day do you want to remember?
At least half of it.
The first half or the second half?
What time of day is it?
I assume you guys will probably set out in the morning. Well, you say morning. Whatever time of day it happened to be, because you're underground, you're unsure.
Probably the second half.
Well, you're gonna have to go and find somewhere else to. Oh no, you want to remember the second half. Excellent. I have something for you. And for yourself, looking to burn.
What he's having.
Awesome. He goes and looks like he's mixing up a few things and comes back and basically gives you a relatively not big glasses, the sort of thing you would expect to get like whiskey or stuff in. But you've got a bit. Yeah, you've got more than a shot in each of them. Basically, you've got about half the glass.
God.
And he goes, it'll warm you up. They're sipping drinks, so don't down them.
All right.
Right.
Alexander will take his drink and take a seat and kind of what's the term when you like not grazing but nursing it. That's the term.
Yeah, Bernd will take his drink back to their seats, and he's gonna sit down and nurse his drink as well. Well, this is quite a unique experience, don't you think?
So, have any of you had like a really strong or spirit where you can feel it burning all the way down type of thing?
No, I'm actually pretty straight edge. I don't drink.
Yeah.
I know what that's like.
Yeah. So basically, as you take it, it sort of gives a warming sensation fully down your esophagus, and even when it reaches your stomach, you can still feel the warmth to it, and it still leaves a slight warmth to your throat as well, and it remains for normally in most cases it passes relatively fast, but this one sort of lingers a little bit, and even your tongue sort of tingles with warmth.
That's quite pleasant.
Yes. This is actually pretty good.
Right. As you guys nurse your drinks, you will start noticing sort of things glowing outside the windows. Not near the window, like looks like there's a big distance away, and you think you might have there might be an open cavern or something like that, but it's just too dark other than this sort of the odd sort of luminescent maybe fungus or creature or something like that in the darkness.
Whoa.
Oh God.
Turns out we're just both tripping.
What is this, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas all of a sudden?
Alright, pair of you roll me a fortitude to save.
Alright, fort save, fort save. Where is it? Here it is. Oof. Let me see, I think I could use...
This does count as a poison.
Okay.
Because it is alcoholic, and that's technically a poison.
Alright, let's do a quick Google search. Alright, resolve samurai. No, don't show that to me again. Where is it? Resolve. Here it is. He is going to use a resolve point to re-roll that.
Okay.
There we go, much better.
Okay, so you guys get about halfway through your drinks, and you're about probably halfway through the journey. You do basically enter stage 1 of drunkenness. and the train will continue. Those in the back cart, because you're kind of packed in with sardines, it's very easy to overhear people having conversations and talking amongst each others and stuff like that. So, Milkthistle and Nightshine, is there anything you want to listen out for, or maybe even try talking to people about, or anything like that?
Milkthistle will ask, who is the leader of the dwarves? Is it a king, a queen, or a council?
Now, I'm going to have to double check this one, just to make sure I don't get it wrong.
Alright, got for my dwarf accent.
Mhm.
Ah, laddie!
Yeah, just use David Tennant's Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales. That outfits.
Yeah. So I'm just checking some information on the dwarfs, just to make sure it's not actually, if it's actually said or not, which I don't think it is. Lives. Okay, that is the information on that one. Okay, so it could be any of those. I will go with oh, that is a good point. That should tell me. No, it is a monarchy. Okay, so it would be a queen.
That was expected. What is your queen's name?
This is where I try and butcher a dwarven
good.
name.
Good Queen Nanya. Nanya business.
That's one way of saying it. No, okay, so okay, so they will say it would be Queen Stout Brace.
Queen Stout Brace.
Well, sorry, yeah. Well, no, they always actually no. Dwarfs are a bit clang-like, so it'll be Queen. I'm going to give the first name, which I can't pronounce, so I'm going to pop that. So, why are you doing that? Okay, so that's their first name, and it'll be of the Stout Brace clan.
So Queen Greengress of the Stout Brace clan?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Nice. How long has she been leading the dwarves?
There's a bit of a chuckle, and you'll be told before you were born. But it is rude to speak of her age, so for many years.
Well, I ask because I'm interested in your history. I mean no disrespect by referring to her age.
We're tourists, if you can't tell.
Well,
That's the goat.
We've been without contact with the dwarves for many decades now, more than 80 years. Was she in command the last time Queen Iliana was contacting her?
that was your queen, wasn't it? One of them goes.
Former.
Aye, she was here when everything first when she first showed up.
So she must be very wise.
That indeed.
Well, I have to compliment your city because not only do you have a very impressive magical door preventing us from entering, but your immediate and fast response to defend your mountain was also quite impressive.
Ah, tried to get in,
Us,
did you?
we did eventually, but we had to be invited.
And too right. No one will ever enter a dwarven hole uninvited.
That's why my companions and I are on our best behavior. We do hope to open the train route back into our territories again.
Ah, that way was sealed off some time ago. Apparently you were blowing each other up or trying to do something crazy like that. We just left you to it. Well, some of you decided to come live with us, but
Milk Thistle's ears perk up at that information. Did we?
well, there's some ponies in the pony district.
Is the Pony District in the capital?
I think mostly in Deep Crag, but there might be a few who've ventured down that far.
And Deep Crag is the city we just left, correct?
Correct.
Man, I didn't even know there was a Pony District there.
Yeah,
We missed it.
it's off to one of the corners, really.
When we arrived in Deep Crag, we stayed at the hotel there, and the gentleman working the desk had said that he hasn't seen our kind in many years.
He probably doesn't
I
get
thought
out of
it
the
was-
house very often then.
I suppose not. I thought it was because I thought it was because the ponies hadn't been to the dwarven fortresses in many years.
Nah, mostly keep themselves to themselves. But
So the ponies have been living among you and growing their families while living here.
there's not many of them left now. Being underground doesn't do them too good.
Oh, I see.
Many have left, but there's still some families amongst us, but not many.
Do they do well in the dwarven fortresses? Do they contribute?
Aye, the ones without he points to Nightshine. The ones without the horn out of the head and the wings from the back, they don't tend to do too well down here. But the ones without those, they tend to fare better.
Oh, there.
Are there any cloven like me down here?
Ain't seen any of your kind down here.
Well, we hope to speak to Queen Gringris of Clan Stoutbrace.
Well,
So far, the dwarves have been very hospitable, so thank you for allowing us to stay here peacefully.
well, as long as you mean no ilk, then you'll get no ilk from us. While you're in the city, you're considered friends, but should you do anything untoward in our underhome, then, well, you will have to answer to the Valkyries.
Are the Valkyries the guardians of the city?
Well, Guardians of the Capital, anyway. They're the more elite ones. Otherwise, it's just the Guard.
In capital is in capital city is spelled with an O instead of an A, correct? TOL?
Spelling is not my forte, so...
Okay. I think I spelled it correctly. I'll correct it later if not. Alright, I think that's all the information Milk Thistle is seeking after, for the time being.
All right. I mean, you might be able to learn some other stuff. The dwarfs are probably going to sing and what have you. Um, Probably hi ho, off to work we go. But no.
99 beers of pollen alone.
99 beers of
It's a damn tough life full
Yeah.
of toil and strife. We weathermen undergo.
You know, now I just can't get Warframe's one of the songs out of Warframe from my head. Just picturing a dwarven city.
You will find that the you guys are very clearly amongst what you would consider the working class. It's very that sort of comes across very clear, if it didn't already, as you travel down. So everyone seems to be relatively friendly as far as you can tell. You at least entered or you've at least entered a friendly cart anyway. For those of you in first class, you're kind of just left to your own devices. There are other dwarfs here, but no one really tries to make conversation with you. Most groups keep to themselves more than anything. And you're allowed to enjoy your alcoholic drink. After the 2 hours, you guys will arrive at the station. For our alcoholics, another fortitude save, please, as you finish your drinks.
Alright.
I like that we're alcoholics are ordering one drink.
Alright, huh.
Well, you asked for something which will make you forget the first part of your day.
Well, I mean, of course, it's the dwarven drink, so. Oof.
Hold on, I need to double check this.
Oh, you get Alexandra gets a +2 at least.
Yeah, because I think I have resolve up to a number of times a day. Let's see.
Well, the +2 save you. I think you get some negatives because you are at stage 1.
Alright, let's see resolve. Where is this at?
Okay, yeah, so you do take a negative, so that'll counteract your bonus.
Alright, so once per day at first level, plus 1 additional times per day for every 2 samurai levels beyond first. So let's see. 3, 6, 8. So he's going to use another resolve point to reroll that.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so you take a -2 penalty, sadly, but that put you at 21, which makes you okay. Alexandra sadly only got a 19, as you take a -2. All right, so do you? No, you know. Okay, so you've entered stage 2 of drunkenness, Burnt. The sort of you've gone past like the buzz stage, and you're feeling tipsy, basically, and you've got the sense of you're feeling very charismatic and stuff, but you're not necessarily very charismatic. So basically, the equivalent is while you're in this stage, you do get +2 bonus to all your physical stats, but you get -2 penalty to all your mental stats.
Oh God.
Yeah. Alexandrite, you fail, so you go into stage 3, which means you take. Can't just take an additional one. You basically take -4 to all your. Let me start that again. -4 to all of your mental stats, but you take no penalties to your physical.
Okay.
As clearly the alcohol had a stronger effect the more you drank it. You're probably both sharing a song as you leave the cart, maybe.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
As you guys are unsardined from the back and you meet up on the platform, you have two sort of like leaning against each other ponies who definitely have that sort of little bit of a glazed over eye look on their face.
Nook Thistle looks at them and says, "You two are a disappointment."
A very big one.
Oh.
Yeah, no fun.
Nightshine and I discovered some important information.
Oh?
Yes, it turns out there are generations of ponies who have been living in this dwarven fortress since the fall of the the Ilianian Empire.
Uh, well, he sort of, drifts off a bit mentally, but snaps himself right back, or at least he tries to. That's really, that's pretty good, actually. We might be able to reconnect with them.
Yeah, we should have a party.
Yeah, yeah,
Nope.
the biggest party.
Most of them were actually living in Deep Crag. We missed them.
Ah, man.
We also learned that the queen of the dwarves is named Queen Gringras of the Stout Brace clan. And that the royal guard here in the capital are called the Valkyries. So mind your manners and don't get grabby with anyone.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. He.
Of course not. I am a nearly married pony. Besides, I don't know which is the female dwarves.
Alright. Uh, Alexandra, I'd be careful if I were you. As he just kind of lets out a loud belch.
All right. I'm actually tempted to, out of character, I'm tempted to drop these two off at a bar because at least they'll be in good company.
Who knows? Might even have a bar fight.
One thing you will notice as you sort of start to sort of get your bearings on the city, there is like an ominous sort of red glow, what seems to be sort of reflecting off the like ceiling here, and it does feel warmish.
Are we near an open magma chamber?
You can roll me knowledge dungeoneering.
I don't have knowledge in engineering. Nightshine, do you know what is causing this red glow?
I think it's the light.
Do you know what the light is coming from?
Aye. You see, some objects have light of their own, and some objects reflect light.
Nightshine, could you specifically tell me what is causing the red glow?
No, it could be those mushrooms we saw.
I try.
No,
I can't roll.
You can't. You roll. Can you get into your character sheet?
I can't. I just clicking the
Okay.
buttons, not going. Gonna do it manually.
Let me check to see if I can roll any.
Well, you guys have been rolling
Oh,
your
I can't.
fortitude saves, so.
I swear I'm not drunk in real life.
Did you want to add your d6 to that?
No.
Okay. 16. You're kind of deep. The most logical thing with the sort of the red glow would indicate that you are near some sort of magma chamber. That would be the more sensible thing, but you don't know for sure.
Okay, I'm just trying to see if my shit works.
Hey, hey, the ferryman comes to bring me to
Well,
Queen
you just
Iliana.
rolled then, so the second time.
Yeah, the second time was just testing the sheets.
Fair enough.
I tell that to Milk.
Well, if we're going to be sightseeing, I actually would like to see that first. I've never seen a magma chamber before, much less been inside of one.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's go to the magma chamber.
Yeah, nothing bad could go on.
So you leave the station then, with obviously the two drunkards following you guys. You head towards like the edge of where you can kind of see this glow coming from. It does appear that this particular underground city is in a very large open cavern. Um, the ceiling is ridiculously high, but obviously the amount of light the lava this potential magma is giving off, it's illuminating the ceiling. Um, the walls, as you start getting towards the edge of the city, are even bigger than the ones what you saw in that Ville have got. Even bigger than St. Moon's Reach, that is designed to withhold against a dragon siege. Uh, Obviously, everything here screams of obviously dwarven craftsmanship, and definitely done to a very high degree of detail.
I'm going to roll stone masonry to see if I can pick up any minute details. I'm not looking for anything specific, just to see if there's anything interesting I can learn. Now we'll roll that blind.
Yeah. Number. Okay. So I mean, you're having a look. I mean, you're certain it's definitely dwarven, but there's nothing which is standing out to you as too obvious, or any sort of key details that scream anything in particular. I'm afraid. You kind of look at it and go, yes, that's definitely dwarven. Is kind of what you're getting basically.
What kind of activity is around the open part of the chamber? Is security tighter here? Do we
Um,
see any of the elite guard who might possibly be part of the Valkyries?
so you are, because you're heading towards the wall section. So you get the sense that you're probably heading away from the what would be considered more the centre of the city, and you're possibly heading towards the outskirts of it. Near the wall itself, you can definitely see more military activity, and you can see up ahead like a massive gate which is pulled open. What has like huge metal doors, but there are dwarfs coming in and out on a various sort of like minecart system what they've got set up, as well as those who are walking. Clearly, there's obviously more to this underground area, and there might be further cities afield. There are some, you do see odd creatures that obviously must live underground and thrive, that are putting carts with supplies. Um, the dwarfs are riding on and it's moving them around. So it's very, very active. This gateway where you're heading towards has loads of people coming in and out. You do make out um, what clearly looks like. It's difficult to tell because dwarves tend to wear a lot of metal and heavy equipment, but you can definitely spot the odd person who stands out as they are clearly military, but they don't seem to have any like overly fancy uniforms. You get the feeling that these are probably the more lower end, probably more city guards rather than anything too fancy.
And the cart they're going into, is this just a... Do they appear to just be going deeper and deeper into the mountain, or are they entering a more walled section of the fortress?
So you guys are heading more towards like the outer city wall, and like there's like a one great path that leads out, and everyone's just coming in and out of this walkway basically via many means. Like I said, minecarts, creatures, walking. The glow is just coming from like the other side of the wall. It looks like the best way you could possibly get a look out of this would be to just walk out of the city, and it looks like there's some sort of bridge just on the other side.
And those minecarts look fun.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a good idea, Alexandrite. I don't think we should be messing with them.
Alex, I didn't raise you to be like this.
Can't
No,
believe it.
you're not our dad.
I'm sure I'm older than you.
I must admit, I'm a bit curious where they go myself. Let's ask and find out.
Yeah. Maybe there's like, ones that you can just ride and.
Maybe it'll lead us to a gold mine. A gold mine, Alex.
Alright, so you guys are approaching sort of where the carts are coming in, and they seem to be taking stock of what there is. There is a dwarf there who seems to be... He's got like a clear look of he's in charge and sort of managing things from there.
Good day to you, dwarf.
They turn around and start speaking to you. You realise they are female at this point.
Oh, good thing I didn't call them sir.
Yeah.
Are they speaking dwarven or common?
They will speak Dwarven to you first. No, actually, no. What language did you speak to them in? I say.
Common.
Then they probably would respond in common. Then it's a little bit different. It's got like definitely an accent to them. Like dwarfs have like their own version of common, but a lot of the wording is sounds the same, but they may have a few sort of mannerisms which are a little bit different.
They roll their R's.
Yeah, or something like that. But it's enough you'd be able to converse with them quite fine.
Are they ordering us to shove off, or are they willing to converse for a moment?
They look at you and go, "You here for work?"
Mofistle's ears perk up. Looks to the party.
What
Yeah,
the
that's
word?
I don't think that's the word they meant.
What kind of work do you have available?
Mining. You lot look like you can shift some heavy equipment. We've broken through into another chamber. We've got plenty of stone that needs hauling.
Those two in the heavy armor likely could. They certainly need to sweat out the alcohol in their system. Him and I, and Milfistle gestures to Nightshine, we're good at directing and making sure these two stay in line.
I don't need directors.
There,
I need workers. So unless you can beat a pick into a side of the wall, then your services won't be required.
Well, do you have any high-risk job that is taken care of?
Any dangers down inside the caves that need to be cleared out?
Ah, you're looking for that sort of work. I might have something for you. We've had to seal off one of the tunnels. Some creature apparently lives down there, but there is a potential treasure trove of goodies down there. If you can clear out the whatever it decided to call its home down there, there'll be payment in it for you.
And we are to return the treasure to you.
Unless you want to plan to spend the next few weeks there mining? Probably not. I doubt you'll be able to drag it out. But if you can at least find some samples of what's down there, then if you come back with anything of significant value, we might increase your pay.
Sounds like the perfect job for Alexandrite the Paladin.
We really would like you two to not be drunk for this.
Come on. You know you can trust us, right?
I only have one drink. I am not drunk.
I mean, I'm more stabilizing this guy as he nudges Alexandrite playfully.
Nightshine's going to slowly walk to me. You know, worst case scenario, we split the pay, me and you only.
We'll be honest about it, Nightshine. These two need to sweat out the alcohol in their system anyway.
I think he means no, we'll die on this mission.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain that won't happen.
Guess this is a fair point.
Nightshine's going to ask if they have any description of the creature.
No. Only person who broke through got eaten, and everybody else ran.
Ah, so they eat people. That's important.
Well,
even before Mind Flare.
They eat dwarfs at least. I don't know about your kind.
Well, if we find the dwarves' remains, we'll be sure to bring them back so we can be returned to the stone.
Well, I'm
Don't
sure that.
worry, we've been eaten before. We know how to handle it.
Yeah. Alex, do you have a dagger?
Yes.
Burn, do you have a dagger?
My hatchet, yes.
Okay, so you can do something if you are eaten. That's important.
All right, dwarves. How do we get down to this area of the caves?
Alright then. They grab a bit of paper and they basically start drawing a crude map for you, so you can get an idea of what it looks like and where you need to head, basically.
All right. Is it legible enough to understand, or at least to where Nightshine can translate it so we can understand?
Yeah, I mean it's not. I mean they seem to be fairly well able to craft their map and so you can actually understand it. So it's not that difficult, to be honest.
All right, gentlemen. Are we ready to be off?
We get to ride one of these carts, right?
Well, you'll probably take if you did it any other way, you'll probably take a while walking there.
Alright, into the cart we go.
Wee!
Nightshine's gonna take points.
Alright. Which one of
Wait.
you is going to be the responsible one?
Nightshine.
Cool. When you see the purple marker, pull the lever.
Okay.
If you
Pull
don't,
the lever, Nightshine.
if you don't pull the lever, you will go to the wrong place.
Okay, purple lever. Gotcha.
Is it illuminated?
It should be lit up, yeah.
Gotcha. But in any case, Nightshine's going to have his run light up.
Once you go off the down the purple trail, you won't have any light.
We did sleep at the hotel before waking up this morning, didn't we?
Yes, I'm
No.
pretty sure you guys had a nap before you set out and stuff. I realise I haven't advanced the day.
Okay,
Oh,
so I still have the same spells prepared. Got it.
7, 8.
If I'm not wrong, is a lot of move earth and such.
I'm just advancing you. There you go. So that's probably actually the time, because you were rested for 8 hours, then you got up and went about, and things didn't seem to change in regards to liveliness. So dwarfs don't work on daytime time.
Yeah, I mean, what you can see in the dark.
Yeah. Alright.
So Yes or no? Did I have a chance to prepare my
Yes,
spells?
you would have had a chance
Okay.
to prepare your spells, or change them if you wish to.
New spells, hooray!
Alright,
Alright.
the... You may find things suddenly refresh on you, as I had some maps, but it appears the thing they were a part of unloaded itself, so I couldn't load them in, so I'm just reactivating it.
Steel, I was working on my spells.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, now you can work again. You know what they say, the work makes the man.
What about a man who doesn't work?
And it's not a man.
What is a man? Nothing but a miserable pile of secrets.
I think that's a person in general.
Sadness covers me like a blanket. Tuck me in. Let me die.
That's a good one. I never heard it.
Oh, that's from King of the Hill.
Ah,
Oh, that's right. How could I have forgotten?
I can't remember how to pronounce his last name. Supanusimphone or something like that.
Supanusiphone, yeah.
Yeah, his neighbor Khan is a manic depressive, and if he doesn't take his medication, then he's either incredibly hyper and energetic or wishing to die depressed.
It's kind of a, it's kind of sad, really.
Yeah, I had a family member who behaved that way. The only difference is they couldn't get a balanced medication, so they were either constantly on top of the world, incredibly angry, or depressed and sleeping for 3 days.
It does mean I have to find all the monsters again. Damn it.
monsters? Plural?
And a mountain? Say it ain't so.
I know. Like I said, it's annoying when you have something set up and then the map goes and deletes itself.
I'm going to just cast something, see if at least my spells are working.
Yeah, that's fine. Do feel free to test. Alright, so as I'm sorting this out, you guys all pile into the cart. Some people more pile in than others. Ah, there it is.
Does seem to be working at least.
Alright, and
Yes.
this one.
Oh, cool. They have like little negative effects on the buffs now.
That's that. Alright. That's that. That's the layer. That's what I want for this one. Just checking something. Was this the... Yes, it was. Okay, so that goes into there, which you need to start off here. Cool. And... Right. No, this is not the one. This is... That's not different. So we're going to start here. Okay, so you guys all pile into the cart and end up making your way into the cart. They give the cart a push, and it seems to hook into something, and it then just sort of starts pulling you away. They've obviously got something set up. You get the sense you're probably being pulled more uphill than downhill, because the other carts seem to be sort of moving under their own steam. So obviously you're being dragged back. Alright, who is looking for the marker?
Not shinies.
Milk Thistle is as well.
Roll me perception.
Can.
Oh.
You know,
You want to assist me?
I guess that's for the best, yes?
Oh wait, assist is rolled first.
Yes.
and I'm going to do it manually.
Oh god, I'm so tempted to roll this even with the negatives. Nah.
Knowing you, you'd probably see 3 purple lights, and then you wouldn't know which one to pick, so you'd guess.
I grab all of them with my tail.
What did they say in Rocky 4? Hit the one in the middle. Right, hit the one in the middle. And it's not in the middle at all, so you just miss.
Follow
Alright,
the minecart,
so-
just face plant into the ground.
Which out of you two, who's doing the looking, who is doing the actual spotting? Sorry, who's assisting, who's doing the looking?
Nightshine is assisting.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Alright, so McChrystal, you actually spot it, as you start heading down, you actually spot the markers, and they are obviously basically hanging lanterns what seem to glow particular colours. So they do stand out very well, and the tunnel system you go through is quite well lit. So you're not too worried about making any mistakes here. As you start making your way down, you spot the purple marker coming up ahead of you, with plenty of time to react.
I quickly pointed out to Nightshine, speaking loudly enough to be heard over the noise of the cart.
I think that's Violet.
Nightshine,
Sorry.
our turn is coming up. There's the light.
I think that's Violet.
It's purple. That's the one we're looking for.
Ah, okay.
This is so fun.
Yeah, this is so awesome!
Alright, do you activate the lever?
Yeah.
Okay, you pull that. It seems to do something with the track, and you guys basically, when the track diverts, you head down a tunnel. You don't go too far, and you suddenly come to kind of a stop. Clearly, this is where the tunnel ends.
Alright, we need light sources. Milk Thistle cannot see in the dark.
Let's
It
see.
is dark, but yes, it is dark completely here.
Alright, time to cast spells.
Yep.
Hey, Charmer, and Faust Life. Hooray!
Right. Who's casting what for reasons?
Bernie's gonna take out his lantern and set it on the ground, and he'll fill the oil up and light it.
All right.
Things you want to do while drunk.
I mean, technically he's tipsy, so
Yeah. You don't suffer any sort of penalties trying to do things concentration wise and what have you. You might spill some oil, but that's probably about it, really. Is it a special lantern, or does it just...
just a normal, just
Okay.
normal lantern.
I will adjust your light accordingly. We will give it a nice soft... we'll give it a nice orange glow. 15 dim, 15 that. Oh no, I've given you... 1 second, I've done something wrong.
What level are we again?
8.
For 8.
Okay. It's level 12 that I can get my Nimbus to be treated like daylight.
Oh, level 12? Is that all? Okay. Yeah, we should be able to grind that out in a few sessions.
Oh god, no. Okay, that was... No.
Alright, how much is each dwarf worth EXP wise? Time to turn to anti-comp.
Depends what type of dwarf you're murdering. A common civilian, not much.
So
I'm
you're saying
saying
suicide is the right answer.
No, what we need to do is we have to just grind the entire city, destroy them all in one day, stay at the inn. Once they all respawn again the next day, do it all over again, same song and dance for about 4 levels.
This is how you do it in what's that game? Fable.
I was thinking, wow.
Ah, WoW works too.
Oh,
Yeah, Fable
oh,
is
cool.
different. Uh, you could do that, but at the same time, it's like you're not supposed to do that.
I just play Fable so I can get the nickname Chicken Chaser.
Chicken.
It's not like, isn't that the first one you get?
Yeah.
Yes. It's
So
a very short game for me. I had like 52 playthrough.
All right, Milkfistle, are you doing any sort of rite?
I'm hopefully going to be able to rely on Nightshine and those who are holding the lanterns.
So I've got
But
one lantern from Burnt at the moment, but that will be enough to provide light for most things around here. So you're in a fairly largish cavern. There's clear signs of people mining and stuff. It seems like this area's been sort of carved out as like almost like a gathering area. You can see makeshift areas where people have like got stone tables, chairs, that sort of thing. So maybe it's where they come and rest after mining. And there is a clear tunnel that heads off. You do see some markings around the tunnel entrance that look like dwarven runes.
Can you read this, Nightshine?
I can't, for my horn is shiny.
Dwarf, and I diggy hole.
I'll dig a hole in your brain.
Okay. Save that talk for whatever monster is down here. What are these markings representing?
You having a look?
Yes.
Danger, death ahead, turn back now. You know, the general warnings of don't go this way, you will die horribly.
It says cast defensive spells now.
anyone got fireball to throw in there?
I can't see anything to hit with the fireball.
I didn't ask how big the room is. I cast fireball.
Nightshine, what does it actually say? Is this where we're supposed to be?
It does say danger and death ahead, so yes.
Okay. Everyone be on your guard. We don't know how many monsters there are, but we know they're big enough to eat dwarves.
Alright.
Right.
Alexander gets his sword ready.
Uh,
Alexander Beacon runs in.
Wait, no, I hold you.
You grab hold of his tail, holding onto it as he kind of like slow runs in, towards the danger.
Yeah, exactly.
Bert just walks up to the side of Alexandrite and he just rests a hoof on his back, shaking his head. No, just. Normally you guys are feeling this way about me, but no. Stop.
We have the upper hoof here, we should use it.
Exactly.
Alright, Alexandra, just have your sword at the ready. I will tell you when it's time to attack. You can trust me.
Alright.
Alright. So, I recommend we move slowly. Keep your eyes and your ears peeled, even your noses. We need to use everything at our disposal to try to find what this monster is, where it's hiding. So, Milkfistle is going to be keeping his eyes and his ears peeled.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother to roll because I got a -4 to my.
Let's see.
Is it to my score or to my modifier?
It's your ability score which is affected.
Okay.
Alright.
So you got an 8 wisdom and a 6 intelligence now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, just a moment. For some reason, it's not letting me roll. Come on.
Am I the only one not on the map?
Uh,
You guys should be on the Deep Crag map still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
it looks like it's not letting me roll from the sheet, so I'm gonna have to put this in manually.
Alright.
So,
I think
okay.
we're doing theater of the mind until the monster actually shows up.
No,
Yeah.
I do have a map, which I'm just letting you guys roll perception before I give you some more description and then potentially move you.
Alright, it's a -2, I think, to my rolls due to being tipsy.
You only got... No, it should be only -1, because you only got 1 degree of intelligence.
oh yeah, I thought he was degree 2, and I was degree 3.
Yeah, so he only gets -2 to his mental stats. You have -4 to your mental stats.
Alright, so just add an extra 1 to that minus.
Yeah, but you remember your mental stats, how they affect your skills is for every 2 mental stats you gain 1 additional point in a particular skill.
Oh,
So yeah, it's only -1.
okay, my bad.
That's fine.
For shits and giggles, I'm going to roll.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Burned is gonna be looking around as well.
So
What
you,
with there?
okay, you guys start making your way down the tunnel. It's actually quite a wide tunnel. It's not like cramped and stuff. Clearly, they've obviously started working it. You come to a clear section where it looks like it's kind of collapsed and they've cleared rubble to the side, and to obviously start exploring like a cave system that's opened up. You do notice distinct light coming from that area. It's not moving or anything, and it looks more like a glow.
Hmm.
What is the temperature in this part of the cave?
It's not warm, but it is a bit chilly. I would say it is in sort of like the 6-7 degrees Celsius. Let's
Okay,
find that
so
in
about
the.
it's about 52 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, if you've got an idea what centigrade works, then that's fine. I won't try and translate it for you.
So, as we are exploring down here, Burned is gonna use Detect Chaos.
Does it work like the Paladin's one?
Yeah.
You need to see something to detect chaos. Then you need to be focusing
Oh.
on something.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, because if it
Really?
works like the spell, then you're doing an area. But if it works like the Paladin's one, you have to see it.
Well, what about invisible undead? You're telling me I can't just like detect evil over the top of invisible undead?
Correct. Because you don't know they're there and you're not looking.
I'm glad my previous GMs didn't know that.
I can ask Lord Weasel to take a stealth look.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
And I'm going to pull out my weasel and cast invisibility on it.
Actually, not in front of the kids.
Burn, turn around.
Ugh.
Mr. Weasel's invisible.
And I do remember the modifier. It's a 22 and plus 20 because he's invisible.
Okay, yeah, you're rolling stealth. Alright. As you run down, he goes invisible and then you guys stand there waiting. What orders are you giving him, just so I know?
Take a stealthily look around, and he does have both dark vision and blind sense 60 feet.
Okay. Blind sense, I need to double check the wording on that one.
You can tell there's stuff there, just not exactly the place.
Yeah. It still uses vision. Blind sense. Creatures cannot read with blind sense.
That's kind of weird. And it always says, blind sense works underwater, but not in a vacuum. It's like, oh, okay. Interesting. Anyway, he will... you will feel the distinct feeling of an invisible creature climbing up you, or landing on you, I should say, because you can fly. He will squeak at you and basically tells you the next room is full of lots of glowing crystals. It's possible he believes something is in there.
Glowing crystals. And he didn't see, but he felt something.
Yes.
Did Lord Weasel know what the crystals are?
I gotta look at Lord Weasel, does he? He does have my skill ranks.
He only knows they are large crystals.
I take it he didn't take a moment to check. He just came back.
Yeah, I would have thought he would have snuck around sort of looking more for danger, because you didn't tell him to like inspect and analyse any strange looking crystals. He was looking for danger.
And he found it, and he came back. I'm gonna give him food, for he is smart.
Alright.
So the enemy is invisible.
It's a good thing I've prepared invisibility purge.
Well, it looks like things are gonna get fun.
Are you sure the enemy's invisible and not like a giant mole underground?
Yes, we are.
What level is invisibility purge? I keep forgetting.
Level 2. Should be.
No. It's level 3.
Oh.
Oh, yes, it is level 3. At least it's level 3 for cleric. Yes, it is. Alright. That is minutes per level. So Milk Thistle's kind of thinking out loud. When we start reaching the entrance to where these crystals are, I will activate invisibility purge, and we will walk carefully.
Well, the entrance is just kind of straight up in front of you. Do you want to see the map first before you start casting the spell?
Please.
Alright. Now, I might have to fix somebody's light, because I made him glow orange because he was using a torch, but every time I tried, it just stopped me from doing it. So you may suddenly be somewhere where it's very brightly orange.
It's not too bright, and I think we're going to be moving out of there anyway.
Yeah.
Alright. This room looks to be incredibly crowded. Okay.
Oh, I think I know why it's doing the crate. Is it really bright for you, Burnt?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know what I've done. If you click on your character, go to the cog wheel, go into vision, and turn off low light. I know you technically got it, but unless you want to be blinded, I would turn that off.
Alright, just a moment. Trying to... Alright, where is it? Ah, here it is. No, that's the sheet configuration.
Now click on your icon on the map.
Alright.
Yeah, you should get some options appearing around it. One of those should be a cog.
Oh, right click. Oh, I see it now.
Yeah. You get some boxes appear. One of those options is called vision.
Alright. Oh, I see it.
Yeah. And just untick low light,
Yeah.
and it will be less
There
bright.
we go.
For any of you who do activate light, you can manually activate your own light.
Hooray!
Alright, Burns. And Alexandra, we need you two up front.
All right.
I won't be too far behind you with invisibility purge activated, but I want you to form a line in front of us before I begin casting.
And if we are ready, I just want to cast 2 last spells.
Alright, can we drop a quick save real quick, just in case something bad happens, we can restart?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, let's save scum. All right.
Alright, once he's in position, Milkthistle will cast Invisibility Purge. And there is a, let's see, 5 feet per caster level, so there's a 40-foot aura of Invisibility Purge around Milkthistle.
Okie dokie.
Alex,
Yeah.
be big.
Oh yeah, that's something else I can do. Milkthistle takes out his wand of Bull Strength, and he goes boop, boop, on the two of you.
Alright,
Alright, let's see.
well, I believe... Oh no, you just give ball strokes. Okay, so let me adjust Alex's size. Can image. No share. I need to put you up to... Does that work? Update token? No, that just updates your... No, you're still... I've just made yours that bigger. Right, that doesn't work. Back down to 1. I think you have to update your token size on the sheet to large, and you should increase in size. Alex.
Alright. So let's see, that would be attributes.
Yeah, you go.
Size to large, you said?
No, just Alex, not you.
Ah, Roger.
I'm gonna ride Alex.
He needs to let you.
Alex, let me ride you.
Giggity.
All right.
Yeah, it's only fair. I made you big. Now let me ride it.
Oh god. Oh god.
And yeah, I just got that double entendre.
Yeah.
And GM, I'm going to have a ready to action prepared, so when combat breaks out, I'm going to cast a spell.
Alright.
It's a standard action, so I should be able to do it as soon as... Actually, I need to be specific with the trigger. Instead of combat breaking out, the moment we see a large threatening creature, that's when I'll cast it.
Okay, so if it's a small threatening creature, you don't cast it. Understood.
Yes.
What is the spell? Because you have to state what it is.
Profanes of Fervor.
Alright. Obviously, if they get a surprise round on you, that doesn't happen.
And you said it was bull strength that you casted on us, right, Milk
Yes.
Thistle?
Right, so you get a +4 enhancement bonus, and I'm going to keep Rage in my back pocket. That's a +2 morale bonus to Con and Strength. I'm going to save that if it looks like the two of you can handle this threat on your own. Because it's a concentration spell, and I need to concentrate on that to maintain it.
Hence the bull string on both of us.
Yes, for 3 minutes.
All right.
Let's do this.
I mean, like I said, this is a map. You guys are all yours to explore, basically.
All right.
Alright.
That chat says he's going to be right back.
Okay, we'll pause then for that. We'll wait for Nightshine to get back.
While we're waiting, how can I... Excuse me, sorry. I need to put a 40-foot aura on myself.
that button. No. Don't think I can tie that to you. But can you see that aura? Code template. I might have to move it with you.
Okay. Could I have control of it so that way you don't have to worry about it?
I think the only way you can have control of it is if you make your own one. If you look to the left, you've obviously got your basic controls. Underneath it should be like measuring tools, like an L shaped, and it's like looks like a ruler. Do you have that? On the left hand side? Yeah, you found it. Cool. If you just move yours out of the way, up a little bit, I can remove the old one. There we go.
That roar is actually larger than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the mailman just freaked me out because he knocked on my door when I needed to step away. I go out there and my cigars came in today. And then I step out and I'm like, okay, how is he already gone? I look down the street, I look at my neighbors' houses. He's gone. I don't know how he did it that quick. It's like he was running.
He magicked himself away. That's
He
how.
was never there to begin with.
The box just magically appears. Or
What you
pre-cast
saw.
invisibility.
What you saw is the specter of a man who once was, and yet he's a specter because he has to work for the United States Postal Service.
All that smoking is getting to your brain.
Oh no, are these okay? Are they okay? I hope so. They look okay. Alright. Oh, wow, this box was poorly packaged.
Is that a night
I
shine
bought-
back?
I am back and
Oh.
reloading because visual bug.
Oh, okay.
I bought 3 boxes of cigars, and with this package, I got a pack of 5 that's just in plastic wrapping, and it was pressed right up against the cardboard box without any bubble wrap around it.
That doesn't sound good.
Right, so now I have to look over these cigars to make sure they're not cracked or damaged. They look okay, but I'll have to double check them. My 3 boxes are here, though. Let's see. I ordered some Victor Sinclairs, 5 years. I ordered some Ave Marias. I'm really looking forward to those. These are cool themed cigars because they have the old Crusade theme to them. So like a lot of Templar imagery and the shield with the cross on it. And then I got a box of Timeless Pan American. These Ave Marias are really, really good. And I also got myself a new cigar cutter from Lotus. Let's take a look. Lotus cigar cutter. Oh, it's a V cutter. I forgot I ordered a V cutter.
I had to make a buff for the stats for enlarge because apparently that doesn't change with the actually growing inside.
No, that's fine.
Ah, this sucker is spring loaded. It's a V cut cigar. So it makes like a little mouth at the back end of the cigar. And it doesn't really make much difference in the way the air flows through the cigar wrapper. But a lot of people like it, and you know what? I like the feel of this thing. I've been using cigar punches, which basically takes a straw-sized hole and puts that in the back of the cigar. And I lost my original guillotine cutter, which just cuts a straight cut. And the one I had bought to replace it was a cheap $5 cutter, and it broke on me. Piece of
Alright,
pieces.
I'm going to activate my power of faith.
Right. It sounds
Yeah, sorry
like...
to talk on and on about this. I'm just trying not to
No.
give our viewers any dead air.
It sounds like Nightshine, you're back.
I am.
Okay.
Cool.
There you go. I've on pause now.
No, you pause. Ah. Let's go, Alex.
All right. Nay.
Oh God. All right.
No.
Come on, Milk Thistle. Let's go.
Yep. Gotta get back on the right tool.
Oh God, I've got a visual bug now.
Are these crystals actually like in our way, or can we move forward? Or
Well, you should be able to move through them if you can, or move through them if you can't, or not move through them if you can't.
okay.
There will be a point where you can't, basically.
Okay, I see.
Hold on. The GM. There we go. Right. The GM was having a moment where the lighting wasn't working. Now it is.
This is an awfully big cavern.
Yes, it is rather large.
Okay. So moving around this far, I'm guessing the invisibility purge has not deactivated anything's invisibility yet.
If it has, you would see it.
All right. So continuing to move forward, Milk Thistle's going to instruct Burn. Stay up with Alexandra. We need to be together.
Roger.
It's taking me a little bit longer because I got two things to move here.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's alright.
If you want to check or ask anything, please feel free to do so.
We make a perception check before we started walking in.
There's no one's done anything like that.
Okay, Milk Thistle's going to do that now. Since we cannot see this thing outright, he's going to be listening and checking his sense of smell to see if he catches whiff of anything funky.
All right, so you start having a sniff around. Finding hidden object. Well, you're smelling rather than looking. Determine food is spoiled by bad taste. Okay. So you're having a look around carefully as you go through. The crystals, shining as they are, is making it a little bit hard to see past all the glaring crystals and stuff like that. But other than the noise of your party moving through, which Alexandrite's definitely making some noise as he walks through and catches some of the crystals because of his larger size now. You get the odd scraping of crystals on his arm.
Oh, that's gotta be painful. Just the.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Especially when it's crystal on crystal. Oh.
So, still nothing to report at this time.
Ooh.
Maybe
You
they're
just moved
scared of
there.
light.
Okay. Alex, you would spot something. Well, something would definitely spot you at that point.
How much time passed between the start of the cavern and here?
How quickly did you guys move?
I would say half speed.
Yeah, you've
'cause we're
been
walk-
moving half speed, so and you've got something ready, so it would take you a bit of time. So you've not used 3 minutes yet. You've probably been going slowly, so you've probably used about a minute so far, I reckon.
Okay.
Now I'm going to try and do something. Now stop doing the silly thing, Rod. Good. You've not done it now, right? Oh, well, I shouldn't do that. Never mind. Do you see that, Alexandrite?
Yes, I did see that fly by.
Well, no, not the flyby. Do you see it where it is now?
I do.
Okay.
Okay. I thought it was like a cool little flyby though. It was like, oh, look at that thing go.
Yeah, it's not meant to. I didn't expect it to fly over there. I was more expecting it to suddenly appear there, but that didn't happen.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, it was a cool effect, regardless.
Fair enough. Alright, you spot it. I think you're the only one who can spot it.
I can see
Actually,
it.
no. No, that only helps in its defences. So yes, you will see it. Because it's
On
not
top of olives.
disguising itself as that. Alright, I'm going to unpause the game. I'm going to activate an encounter.
Encounter. Gasp.
I know. Do I have to click? Can I just click roll all? No. Roll NPCs. Reset initiative. No, it looks like I have to add you guys to it. Okay, so dude. I can't. Oh, Nightshine, you're literally. Nightshine, it's going to be a little bit harder for me to click on you. Can you click on yourself and press the two swords when you right click to toggle you? There we go. Alright, if you roll your initiative. Alexandre?
Ooh, look there. The
Yeah,
monster
sorry, I was
has
just
its
waiting
name
for
in
the
the
color.
combat tracker.
I know.
I sure am. We don't have meta abusers who would look it up online.
Alright. Begin.
Nightshine.
No fistful. Awesome. Ooh, do we have combat music?
There
Oh,
should
I'm
be
some.
there should be some playing.
It shows that it's playing, but I'm not hearing it, so that's just a me problem.
Playing 2 songs, I think.
Oh,
It sometimes doesn't play some people's songs for some people.
Yeah, you need to adjust the audio for every single music of people.
yeah.
At least one time. But yeah, I want to know to identify it.
Identify. It's that type of creature. So to identify, it would be. Dungeoneering.
I don't think my button will work. Now I'm just going to roll it manually. I don't know if my 1d6 roll too.
It did.
Oh, nice.
So you will be able to identify this thing as a cloaker. You can ask two questions.
Ooh. Special defenses.
You know if these things lurk in the more dimly lit areas, they can activate some abilities or make them harder to hit, or in some cases harder to see.
Ooh. A second question. What languages does it speak?
Okay, he's gone. They have been known to understand Undercommon.
Boo. Alright. Nasha is gonna shout to the party. Don't let him be in the shadows, otherwise he'll be very hard to hit. And
Most of this
Alright,
place
yeah.
is shadowy.
And for my new spell, go rainbow pattern. And I'm gonna need a will save.
Rover pattern. Is it a targeted attack?
It is 20 foot radius spread.
20-foot
Point
radius spread. Okay, so oh, okay. You've got 180 feet with it, and then you can target the spread how you want. Understood. Okay, yep, that will be within it. It gets a will save. Oh, actually, why am I doing this? I can just click on the monster, open its sheet, go to its save and throw somewhere. Attributes. That's its strengths and stuff. Summary. Will save, did you say?
Yeah, will save.
Does it? Okay, let's just roll will for first starters. No, public. Roll.
Yeah, it makes the save. But the spell is still there.
Alright. Is that your turn? Any
Yeah.
move? Okay. I need to. I think I need to get the thing. You guys can press it to end your turn. The creature's turn. Ooh, what's it going to do? It's going to move. It can move this far. I want that, don't I?
Having some trouble there?
Yes, I am. I'm trying to remember how you do the. You click and mark where it is, and then move it to another location, and you get a nice little ruler.
Control?
The ruler tool, and then hit spacebar to have the creature move.
That was it. Okay, cool. So it can move how far forward? Yeah. It comes flying forward to here as it's.
GM, I saw it pass through right here.
Okay.
So I was able to see it. That does trigger my action, correct?
Yes, it would.
All right. In that case, having seen the creature and hear Nightshine cast the spell, he knows it's time. So Milk Thistle casts the spell Profanes of Fervor. Everyone, choose a bonus you want for this round.
Oh yes, this is the
So yeah,
you
hear Milk
choose it
Thistle.
on your turn. That's the important thing. So on your turn, you'll get whatever bonus you wish.
And yes, everyone, including Nightshine, is just within range.
So until you get your turn, you don't get the benefits straight away. Alright, suddenly the creature starts to emit an infrasonic moan out very loudly. Who will it affect? Which causes the crystals to vibrate and give off a strange harmonic noise as well. Bird, are you within range of it there?
Yeah.
Okay, you will need to make me a fortitude save. And so will Alexandrake and Nightshine.
Milk, I think you private roll the spell to the GM so we can see the bonuses we can choose.
You know what?
There we go, reveal.
I think. Let's see. I used 2 of my resolve. I'm gonna use a resolve point to re-roll that fortitude save, so that makes my 3rd one.
I cannot use them with the gloves.
DC is that to save.
Oh, okay, that's a little better, not by much.
Alright. Is that everybody's final answer?
Yep.
Alright. So it emits its noise, but you're all fine at this moment in time.
Mm.
Alright, that was its turn.
Alright.
And next up, Alex.
Okay, so I am going to take a 5-foot step. I think I'm within range now.
Oh. Yep, you would be in range, yep.
So yeah, going to full out attack, and for the blessed, I'm going to take an extra attack. Okay, forgot how to do the attacks.
Press the sword button.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That was a waterfall of dice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, let's have a look
Ooh,
here.
that's-
So
That's a crit though.
the first one, which is the 18, misses. The 28 hits, but it does not confirm. The haste attack does not hit.
Okay, and I'm going to do my hooves now.
Okay, let me apply. So I need to apply this damage, which will be that. Which didn't work because I clicked it as you roll dice. So apply. I know, I think I just made it dead. Yeah, okay, I applied the damage too many times. Let's try that.
Good game, guys.
Let's try that again.
Job's done.
How much health does it have? Has this much health? Okay, let's put this health back in. Right. Apply. Yes, there we go, that worked. Okay, cool. And both your hoofs missed.
Okay. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Next up. Do you have your negatives in there for being drunk, by the way?
Yes, I know the effects of being drunken.
Cool.
Alright. So the bonus that Burned is gonna take is the one that boosts his speed by 30.
Okay.
So let's
Actually, you said I didn't get any positives for being drunk, right?
No, you have no positives, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Okay, so right, I do have my negatives.
30, 35.
As you get closer, it attacks you.
Alright.
And I'm going to click on it and use its tail. No, not doing that. Right. Oh, I could have done that. Okay. Boom. Here's a single attack. 21.
Oh, that really misses.
Alright, you're fine then.
Alright, so the next thing he does is he's going to issue a challenge to it, which is a free action, and he is going to take a swing at it with the adamantine bastard sword that he has as the +1. So single attack.
Well, the creatures need to understand you to do the challenge thing.
Oh, it's just a challenge. Okay, I
Hit.
hit the button to attack.
Yeah, you hit. Oh, you've done it blind. Reveal.
Oh shoot.
And I realise I've done that blind as well. Cube, reveal. Right.
Ooh.
So
Does
you
that hit?
Yeah, I said you hit.
Alright. So let's see.
You've done the
Oh
damage.
no, I didn't mean to damage myself. Whoops.
Yeah, you don't need to damage yourself. I applied the damage to the creature. You don't need to.
Alright, so that is it then for me.
Alright, I believe not Nightshine. Milk Thistle, you're up.
Alright, let me end my turn.
Oh, there we go. Found the button for it. Milk Thistle.
Yes. Yes, Milk Thistle is going to move up. I'm going to move 20 feet, but I'll decide if I need to move the extra 30. So he moves there, still not seeing the creature. He's going to move here. Ah, now you can see the creature. And his invisibility purge will move with him. And he is going to cast the spell Spiritual Ally. So that other token that I had made for this campaign.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
It is going to be placed here in this square. I know that's kind of in the middle between the two. Yep. And he is threatening that square, so if this thing moves away, he gets to make attack of opportunities, but he's also helping Alexandrite flank.
Yes.
And he gets to make an attack, so his attack is my base attack bonus, which I believe is 6, correct? At level 8?
I can't remember exactly what it bases it off the top of my head, I'm afraid.
Yes, BAB 6, plus my wisdom modifier, because that's my spellcaster modifier. So 6 plus 6 is 12. So 1d20 plus 12 to hit. Ooh. Okay, he completely botches that. And that is Milk Thistle's turn.
Alright.
Oh, wait, I get to choose a bonus for myself.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, that would be for me, not for my ally. Single spell, second level or lower, as if it were an enlarged, extended, or silent. I'm going to increase my speed, so I get another 30 feet of movement.
I'm afraid you can't move again, though, because you've moved and then done standard actions. You don't get another move action.
Ah, that's true. Okay. Well, in that case, I just missed out on this this bonus. I'll have to do it next time. All right, that's Milk's turn.
Alright, before we go to Nightshine, there's another noise from the east.
From the east.
Yes.
This direction.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Alright,
I knew I had a bad feeling about this.
Nightshine, your turn.
My turn. Let's just hear noises, right?
Yes.
Are they inside my aura?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay.
Oh, are you riding Alex?
Yes.
Roll me a ride check, not to fall off, as he's just attacked an enemy. And he's not got any type of harnesses or anything like that to even, for you to ride and fight. You are on the floor, prone.
Darn.
Darn. I shall use the ability to get up as a swift action without provoking attacks of opportunity.
You need to place yourself somewhere within 5 feet of Alex.
I'll just put myself here.
Yeah. Also, as you have fallen, you take 6 points of non-lethal damage.
Ouch. Alex, you're supposed to be a good horse. And
Not my fault you didn't hold on hard enough.
how dare you? But for now, magic missile, the one I can see.
Alright. Oh, you didn't need to make the riding check blind. I just revealed that. Doesn't include the damage there. Oh, there it
doesn't.
comes. Ooh, 13. Let's have a look. It is still standing. It is near death, though.
And that shall be my turn.
Right. Which one is this?
Alex, did you see my message?
No.
I think you are rolling the wrong die for damage.
Look.
Alright, now back to the monsters. Where's the stats? That's ride. That's ride. That's knowledge. That's... There it is. Okay, cool. Movement ears that far. Alright, so let's remember.
Yeah. I guess it didn't increase my weapon type. I enlarged myself.
No, I think it did, and it may have increased it twice.
Alright. You suddenly hear a loud moan from behind you. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to use this ability. No, okay. Not what I thought it was going to do, because it's not a damage one. Don't think it did damage, to be honest. Alright. You hear a loud moan being cried out. I see who it affects. Everybody, you are taking -2 to your... You take -2 penalty on attack and damage rolls.
No.
No save, it just happens?
It just happens.
Ah.
Well, good thing challenging means I get to add my level to my damage.
Yes, you are affected, Milk Thistle currently. And again, the crystals around the area start to vibrate and shake. And then we go next, which is, I believe, the one you're surrounding. Yes. All right. He's in a bit of a difficult spot. So I think it will target Burnt.
Alright.
And it's going to use this ability. Now, hopefully it rolls the right dice.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't think it did, because that was just damage it rolled. Okay, well, it's going to try and engulf you. So I need to make a grapple check. A grapple attack.
And this goes off of CMD on my end, right?
Yes.
Yep. Combat maneuver bonus plus any improved greater grapple feats.
Which I don't believe Burnt has.
Oh, I have a high as hell CMD though.
CMD. Alright, so what... does it have any bonuses from trying to engulf? Here we go. Engulf creatures. Does not provoke an attack of opportunity. Okay, so that's its main thing. Alright.
Yep, that engulfs me.
All right. It is engulfing burnt. Basically, it has wrapped itself around him. Look, just let you in 2 seconds ago, Pippin. Hold on.
Another day at the office.
Why does burned always get bored first?
Why is it always burned? Why couldn't it have been me?
Me.
It's because you're too big. It couldn't eat you.
You're welcome.
Please don't breed my wife. Breed me instead.
Alex,
Yes.
we are friends.
Mhm.
Yes.
Right, and I believe he counts as being grappled as well. No, that's helpless. Grappled. There we go. Okay, so he's got that condition. Right. If it wins, it establishes a hold. Oh, and it bites the victim. Okay, so it bites hold of the victim with a +4 on its attack rolls. Medium small. The cloaker enables a grapple that can provoke an attack opportunity. Does not provoke an attack opportunity. If it wins the grapple, it establishes a hold and bites the victim. Yeah, so to me, I read that it bites you.
Alright, so that's where the damage comes in.
Yeah, so he gets +4 because he's biting you. No, he rolled a 1 on his attack roll, I think.
Alright. Yeah, no.
Yeah. It was a 1. Alright, so that was his turn. But he is grappled. On to you. Alexandrite.
Sorry, I'm just looking at things. Apparently my dice are very weird right now. I don't know why. Alright.
Oh, I think I know what I did. Never mind.
I guess I will just do a full round attack. Not attack, but full round attack on this guy.
Alright, if you want to.
For some reason, it's rolling 3d6, so only count like the first one.
Makes it difficult because it does auto-apply on the damage.
I don't know why my dice are being weird right now.
Wait, Alexandra, why did you go back to medium size?
Oh, sorry, that was me looking at why my dice are fucking up here. So I was messing around with things. I forgot that it changes my thing.
Alright, so the first attack hits. Burnt. You're going to take half that damage.
Right, so first attack, alright.
Yep.
Half.
But then when you have a look at his dice rolls, I did 3d8. I shouldn't be doing d8s.
Actually, the d8s is right because no, it actually hold on. I'm large, so my dice increases.
Yeah.
It should be 2d8.
Yeah, 2d8 is if anything if it does, because it goes. No, actually, because you roll 1d8, 1d8 will turn into 2d6.
No, he rolls 2d6 from greatsword.
Oh, using a greatsword. Oh, sorry, I completely forgot using.
Using a longsword, so it should be a d10, shouldn't it?
No, longsword is a d8. So I thought he was using a longsword.
It's
Yeah.
a d8, but then it upgrades to a d10, right?
No, it increases 2 dice, so it goes up to 2d6.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so you're not even rolling the right attack there. So roll me 2d6.
Alright.
to use a greatsword.
Burnt has used a greatsword. He
Yeah.
did use it a little while ago. Okay, so let me just do a quick bit of math. So 5 plus 2 plus 7 plus 6. Alright, so that's 20 damage. Oh, and then plus 6 fire. So that means, Burnt, you take 10 points of damage and 3 fire damage.
And who's? Which my who's are right.
I would stop there on your attacks.
70,
Okay.
so 60 plus. That takes me down to 55.
Yep.
Alright then, that'll be my turn, and I will try to figure out why the fuck my dice are weird.
Alright. On the first hit, it goes down.
Okay.
You're no longer grappled.
Yay.
Can I mark it as dead?
I think you'll have to mark it as defeated.
Yeah. It was this one. He did. Skull. Right. Then we have another one of these guys. Oh, listen, the plus side, Burn. You're no longer being grappled for it to suck out your soul. Just more friends.
More
This one.
toys.
What can he do? No, he can't really see anything from this position, so he will go. He goes here, and then we go end combat, and it's his turn. So he is probably going to. He's going to use his abilities to fly all the way over the crystals. Oh, it worked that time. So is it that? Right. I can now. I've worked out how to do the bendy thing now. Right. Stop it. Thank you. I did it. Okay. Alright, so we can go there, and then hit space. Whee! He moves here. Alright, Burnt.
You type be right back real quick.
Oh. Damn him!
Burned! You just got out of a grapple. Now you're gonna die for sure. It's your turn, Burned.
We got 2 milks.
Possibly will affect things, so
Give him maybe 15 more seconds.
yeah, we'll give him at least a minute.
Alright, we'll give him a minute. You have 1 minute, Burned. You have 55 seconds to void your bowels and wash your hands, Burned.
So, how's your day?
My day's going great.
Okay, I'm back. My apologies.
There we go.
So,
I was about to tell about my boring day, so thankfully you saved our audience.
alright.
Your turn.
So they are. Alright, they're over there that we can see.
If you can see them.
Remember your bonuses.
Yeah. He's gonna take another. Let's see.
He's gonna take the +2 to attack in AC.
So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's see. Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's going to be my turn is... Oh, and I issue a challenge to this one. So, that's all I can really do for this turn.
Which bonus from the Profanes of Fervor are you taking?
It was the +2 to attack and AC.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, Milk Thistle
Yep.
is going to take the bonus that lets him cast a level 2 spell with the extended meta magic. He is going to cast Silence. Yes, hello, train. And let's see, it's a 20-foot... I believe it's... Fuck's sake, train. I believe it's a 20-foot radius, correct? Range
Silence.
720 feet.
Oh.
20-foot radius emanation centered on a creature, object, or point in space. Okay, so...
Yeah, so you have to pick a place where you want it or an object you want it on, and if you do it on a creature, they do get a saving throw.
He will put it on this point right here.
Cool. You have to target something, so what are you targeting?
I'm going to target the edge of this crystal that I can see.
Crystal. Yeah, okay, I'll accept that.
Alright. Milk Thistle's spiritual ally, it is going to move. It has 30 feet of fly speed. So, yeah. Alright, so Burn, you're going to... Oh, I can't move that token. I want to move it here. Wait,
Yeah.
Can I move the token?
You can move the token. You're probably trying to move it through a wall. That'll be what the issue is. Alright. Everyone, the moaning you heard what was going on continuously has stopped. The rest of the noises that you're hearing are still going on. Burnt. Everything has just become scarily silent for you. Like, you hear nothing. Not even the sound of you breathing can you hear.
So he's just thinking to himself at this point, oh, it's like whenever my foster father would leave for the day. Give me peace and quiet.
Alright, let's see. And, alright, Spiritual Ally mood. Milk Thistle is going to move here. And that will move my aura with me of Purge Invisibility to there. Alright. So for those who are having a difficult time seeing it, the Purge Invisibility aura begins here, and the Silent aura begins here. And that will be Milk Thistle's turn.
Alright. I believe we then have Nightshine.
Nightshine is going to channel the void and cast the Wandering Stars modes on the one that he can see. And I need a will save.
Yeah, I'm just updating the template. So this one over here. Alright.
Yeah, this one.
I just need to read some of the spell description of this to see if it has the desired effect, or if there's any other additional things I need to worry about. Let's double check its defenses. Oh, I need to remember they can do this as a free action. So what is it? It's illusionary pattern, light, mind affecting. No, I don't think any of these keywords are mentioned here. Cool, and it's will save, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I fixed my things. Apparently, it's all my weapons that were fucked up, so I'm just re-adding new weapons.
Rightio.
It should be DC 19.
What, yours is DC 19?
Yeah.
Well, we'll roll it anyway and see what happens. Oh, he saved, I'm afraid.
It jumps to the next one, and it needs to make a will save.
Is there a minimum distance it can jump?
30 feet.
Does it jump to friendlies instead?
No.
Then it doesn't jump anywhere.
Uh,
Unless, hang on.
I,
Oh no, sorry. I was using its vision. I couldn't see it. Will it jump through a solid object?
mm,
Because that crystal is blocking line of sight.
I don't think it would.
Then it wouldn't go through the crystal at this point, I'm afraid.
Boo. I shall move. And I'm going to take the +2 to AC, and that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Alright. Is this the dead cloaker or the live cloaker? It's the live one. It's the one who's doing the yelling. Alright. Righty. What will he do? Ooh. Well, I think it's might as well gonna go and get some lunch. Well, Burn, you're closest.
Mm-hmm.
Whee! It comes for you. You know
Okay.
what? It might as well try the grapple.
Alright.
See if it nabs you, so it can eat you. No, that's its thing. Combat, CMB, go.
Nope.
Alright, 20.
Nope. It missed. My CMD is 25.
Okie dokie, so no grapple for you, sad times for Cloaker. Alright. Then we have... There you go. Should skip the cloak, the dead one, and jump straight to Alex. Yes, it did.
Alright. Let me look at where things are. Alright, I will move up and I'll take the plus 2 to defense, to AC and attacks. That was a little too far, but
You would be hit by an attack of opportunity moving there.
yeah.
It will do this.
That would miss.
Okay. That will miss, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Which bonus did you take, Alexandra?
The plus 2 to attack and AC.
Okay.
So yeah, it would be a 16, but I think that would still miss.
Yes, it would. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Which cloaker is this one? It is this one. No, the burnt is giving off light, which she doesn't like.
you all. So this one will make a noise that none of you can hear. That will be its. I know, but it wouldn't. It would move. So it would move over to here. It's making noises. No one can hear it. This one.
Oh, it's doing a thing, but no one can hear the thing, but it's doing a thing.
Yes, this one will fly over the. This one would fly over the crystal.
With my reach, would I be able to get an attack of opportunity?
Should we just check its path line? Yeah, you should be able to.
Alright, I would like to swing at it. Swing for the fences.
Go for it.
So that would be a 20 altogether with the.
Yep, that will hit.
Alright.
Alright, so you do some damage. So let's apply that. Alright. It's going to try and grapple Nightshine.
And Nightshine's going to use emergency reposition.
You have to wait for it to. No, it's an attack action. You're quite correct. Alright, so there's a 50% chance it hits you.
I will press the button which should roll. It's a mess.
There we go.
And I get to move to safety. Hooray.
You can move up to 15 feet from your current position. Yep.
Alex, protect me, I'm gonna say in silence.
Yep. You say absolutely nothing.
But I look worried.
That was its turn. And Burnt.
Alright. Burnt is gonna take the extra attack for a full round, so I need to get there. And he is gonna slash at this one with the bastard sword, the adamantine bastard sword.
Okay.
So let's see it. Damage bonus is 8. Full pack, right. So I have to do another attack.
If you click on the haste option, it will just give you the automatic full attack. With
Oh,
just for next time.
Alright. That was my fault, so...
The third attack will hit.
Alright. Alright, and that is my turn.
Alright. Milk.
I need to go down.
Milk
Turn.
Thistle.
Milk Thistle has a scheme in place, and he's actually quite pleased with it. My spiritual ally is going to move here, first of all. It is a being of force, so even if it does create an attack of opportunity, unless it has a magical attack, it's not going to harm it.
I don't think the thing provokes an attack of opportunity because it's just a force of energy normally moving around.
Right, but it does threaten its square, so I think technically it would. So if it had a magical attack, it could strike it.
Okay.
Alright. Milk Thistle will take a 5-foot step here. His bonus is going to be the meta magic ability. He is going to cast Bone Shaker with the silent meta magic feat, so he can cast it without verbal components.
Alright.
And he's going to attack this creature here.
Alright, you begin casting. 2 of these creatures make an attack of opportunity. As...
Oh, yes, I'm within reach. Derp.
Yep. So you, from the one which is surrounded by everybody, it makes a tail slap attack at you.
It's almost guaranteed to hit. That is.
13.
Wait. Double checking, double checking. It does not hit. Haha.
Alright.
Thank you, automatic bonus progression.
You have one more coming.
From which one?
This one down here. Because
Is there one there? I see this one.
Sorry, yeah, this one. That I missed it by centimeters.
Yes, okay. And that does hit.
You will take 9 damage. So you will need to make a concentration check now to see if you maintain that spell.
I get a +4 to concentration checks because of combat caster.
But no.
Here it
Is that for casting defensive? Ooh, I've got to check the numbers. Casting.
Oh yeah, it's only casting on defensive or while grappled. I should have declared cast defensively. I wasn't paying attention.
I know. I have to take my opportunities when I can. Alright, so injured. So if you take damage while trying to cast, you must make a concentration check equal to 10, plus the damage taken, plus the level of spell you are casting.
So I failed.
What level is the spell?
It is a level 2 spell, so that brings it up to 11 plus 9, 20. Well, did I make it?
Yeah, you hit the number. You pass. That is a pass. That is the
Oh,
exact
that is-
number you needed to pass.
Nightmare be praised. Alright, well, in that case, this sucker is going to eat it. So, Milk Thistle, he's moving his hooves around, pointing to where his spiritual ally should be moving up to. And then as he begins to move his hooves around, these things lash out at him. He dodges the first, gets hit by the second, and slammed up against the crystal. But then he completes the movements, and he shoots a beam out of his hoof directly at this creature here. And it takes...
Oh, that's a lot of numbers.
34 points of damage.
With that, it will collapse to the ground. No saving throw. I just want to check. I don't think there is.
Let's see. Bone Shaker. Yes, DC 18 Fortitude for half.
Okay. Right. Well, we'll see if it collapses in a moment. Is it under abilities? I keep looking at the saving throws. There you go. Fortitude. Normal.
It fails, so it takes all that damage.
Bad news for him. Alright, so that is minus 34. It did.
And seeing that, the spiritual ally had its scythe raised up, ready to deliver the finishing blow, but it falls to the floor, and it gives a very disgruntled look to Milk Thistle. And that is the end of Milk's turn.
Nightshine.
Nightshine's gonna hold position and cast Reveal Weakness on the one that's out.
Right. Its weakness has been revealed.
Hooray!
It's easy to hit. What, minus 2 to AC?
At this point, it should be a -4 to AC and saving throws and attack rolls.
Okay, so minus 4 to a lot.
Yeah, let me try to find the bottom. There we go.
Pardon?
Oh no. Yes.
Wait, just AC and saving throws. But it's a -4. Hooray!
So what is it, minus 4 to what?
AC and saving throws.
Okay, well that's still pretty good though.
It is.
Yeah, because it's definitely one what helps Milk Thistle. Alright, and then you're remaining there.
I am. That's my turn.
I just need to make sure these guys haven't got more than one attack of opportunity. Cool. Alright. Oh no, that's not a spell, is it?
No, it's supernatural.
Supernatural. Cool. Ignore me. Alright. Then we have... Which one? Is it the one which is horrendously surrounded? I think it is. Okay. You know what? It's been trying to snack on burn, and I think it's just going to keep snacking on burn.
Alright.
It worked out it can't grapple you very well, so it's going to try and bite you. And that will fail, so it's going to try and hit you with its tail. That also will fail.
Nope.
Alright, it didn't do too much. Alright, then we've got... Then we've got Alex.
Alright, I will just go full hog on this thing.
Full hog.
That looks promising.
Alright, so that's so with -4, all of those will hit. So apply the damage.
And in case it's still alive?
Alright, it was killed on the second attack.
Alright.
Overkill.
Which would be that one? Oh, yeah, that one dead. Alright, that was your turn over. Alright, then we go to the one alive one still. Where is he lurking?
We lost sight of him somewhere over here.
Yes, you did. Alright.
Yep, I get an attack of opportunity.
Yes, you will.
Oh, hello there, mister.
That will hit. Right, it's going for the wizard again.
Ah, the wizard's going to emergency reposition.
Right, roll me to see if you do end up grappled. Because I believe you can't escape the grapple with the teleport. If so, oh no, I think you do.
I escaped.
You escape. You may
Hooray.
escape 15 feet.
Right here with the corpse.
Alright, its meal's gone. It's sad. Alright, with that, then it's Burnt's turn.
So, Burned is going to use a challenge on this one, and he is going to take a... The bonus he's getting is the +2 to attack and defense.
Yep.
So, next thing he does is he moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Right, it does an attack of opportunity against you.
Sure.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
Ooh. Ow. Yeah, that hits, but doesn't crit.
Okay.
So
Just do the first one which says apply damage, don't apply crit damage.
yeah. Ooh. Ow, that thing really did a number on me. So let's see. Wait. Hold on a minute. I took the +2. I mean, it's a natural 20, so it's still a hit.
Yeah, you should have only taken 7 damage.
Oh. Alright, is there any way you could, like, heal up the crit damage?
You would have to apply the healing to yourself.
Alright, so that was 7,
So you basically took an extra 7 damage from the critical
41.
if you gave yourself critical damage.
Right. Alright, so next thing he does is he is going to attack it with the Adamantine Bastard Sword. That's 2, then 8. Ooh.
That is a hit.
Yeah, so he just, well, bam! Right across the side of its head with the sword.
Well, that definitely looks like
And that is,
a lot better damage than what you've been rolling.
yeah, and that's my turn.
It's definitely not looking in the best of shape.
I should hope it's not looking in the best of shape.
It says it's dead. It's not technically dead yet. It's on death's door, let's say.
It's staggered.
Yes.
All right. Milk Thistle, in that case, will give his companion an opportunity to do what he wanted to do earlier. He has perfect flight, so he's going to fly over this crystal.
Yep.
30 feet here.
Perfectly
And then
fine.
he is going to roll to attack the creature. 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right. And then he does this much force damage.
And that's it going down. Boom. With that, yes, end tracker. Combat will come to an end with all of your creatures slain on the floor. Where you are standing, though, there is still utter silence for everybody. Not a sound can be heard.
Milk Thistle will nod to the group, and then he walks out to here, and he gestures for his spiritual ally to come face him. And the creature floating above him, Milk Thistle will bow his head and say, "Until next time." And then the creature is dismissed.
You can hear noise
Those
again,
things-
Alex. And
Yeah.
Berg.
Those things don't play around. Huh. A couple times I thought I was gonna be swallowed up again.
Out of character, I really like this meta that I discovered. By casting Extend Silence, instead of this silence lasting for 8 rounds, it lasts for 16. And then every spell second or below, I can cast with a silence meta magic, so I don't have to use verbal components.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, and against creatures like this that do sonic damage, that's huge.
Yes. Their moaning ability. I mean, it says it's infrasonic moans, which tell me it's obviously noise related, so you couldn't hear anything. The one which you didn't get a saving throw, obviously gives you a penalty to attacks and damage, but if it keeps it up for 6 rounds, you have to make a will save, and you enter a trance and become helpless.
Mm.
So it's a slow build, but it can be deadly. The first one tried to make you all nauseated and fall to the floor.
That's
how much-
definitely a thing.
How much time has passed since we've first entered the caves?
Combat was a number of rounds, so it's only been about 2 minutes at this point.
All right. In that case, Invisibility Purge is still active for approximately 6 minutes. But eventually the, Spiritual Ally was dismissed. Profanes of Favor quickly ends, and then Silence ends shortly after that. But while Invisibility Purge is still active... No, stop. There we go. Milk Thistle is going to say we need to try to find the remains of the dwarves, so I'm going to start looking in these things' stomachs. Burned Alexandria, would you bring the creatures to me? And then Milk Thistle is going to take out his dagger and start cutting them open. And I'll roll a survival check to see if I can find the remains inside the creatures.
I was gonna say we could just bring the entire creatures with us just to prove we killed them.
Oh, we can certainly do that.
No.
Someone left.
So you start looking through their digestive tracts. It seems whatever they last ate has been well and truly dissolved to the point where you wouldn't recognise it as anything other than part of the creature at this point.
Is there anything at all to signify that it was humanoid?
No, you wouldn't even be able to tell what the last meal was.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably been too far gone since the last meal.
Nightshine, did you identify these creatures? Do you know if they nest somewhere? Or if they would have a refuse pile similar to the here that we fought?
Would I?
One second, I'm just double checking XP at the moment.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that.
16.
It's all good.
In any case, we should probably make sure there's no one left around here.
Yeah, let's go forward. If there's more, we'll kill them and then get more gold.
Okay, cool. Alright, so it was
I
4
have
of them.
a
So you guys gained this much XP. Everybody likes XP.
Nice.
Sort of some of the more lesser known stuff, what people don't care about when they're in the middle of combat. You know that they can be solitary, come in pairs, come in mobs, which is normally 3 to 6, or flocks, which can be up to 7 to 12. You know they represent obviously hideous, evil flying manta rays. They're normally 8 feet long. All you know is their motives are hidden and confusing, and they often grow distrustful of their own kind, as well as others. The strange shape allows them to disguise themselves as various cloaks, tapestries, or other mundane objects. Stories linger of cloakers that ally with other creatures, hitching a rind on their back, and aiding in their allies' protection for their own nefarious reasons.
So like me and Alex.
Yeah, a few rare few are apparently priests of ancient gods, which often leads to people building cults of cloakers.
Really? That's concerning.
There's not really much known about their lair habits.
Have I identified with a survival check that I rolled just now? Would I identify if any of these are females?
They don't seem to operate like that. Let me just double check. Yeah, this creature has a bizarre anatomy and strange internal organs that you wouldn't be able to identify it. It is far too alien for you to work it out.
Would a knowledge religion or knowledge planes reveal anything else about these creatures? Because
No.
in and out of character, I've only heard of something like that through demonic or extraplanar creatures.
No, aberration stuff are considered alien.
Weird.
So you can knowledge engineering is what you need for aberration.
These creatures seem to be an invasive species of some sort. Well, we have only a short time left before the bull strength and the purge wears off. Let's search through here as quickly as we can to see if there's anyone we can help. If not, we'll gather the creatures and return back.
You know that they came from the east.
We should search east.
Because you went through the guts and stuff, your purge invisibility would be gone.
Okay, bull strength is definitely gone. How many minutes did it take me to go through the guts?
You're looking at about 5-10 minutes per creature. So if we say
Then yeah,
5 minutes
definitely,
each.
definitely gone. Okay, in that case,
So I'm no longer big, Alex, am I?
Correct.
No.
and you're no longer extra strong. But I still have rage in my back pocket, so if y'all need some strength or a little bit of temp HP, I can make that happen.
Yeah, and I have my aura of faith, so.
Burn, we need you up front with Alex, please.
Am I still drunk?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm having audio issues on my end.
Oh, I thought.
It is about quitting time, so.
I would like to push a little bit further. If we need to stop, we can.
I'm just saying if we're having issues and.
Yeah, I just wanted to travel east and see if we come across anything.
Oh yeah, I was asking if I was still drunk.
Yes. Combat does not sober you up that quickly.
Okay.
You might have like a moment of like, oh, fighting, rah, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm drunk, woo. Once it all sort of the adrenaline wears off.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't feel a thing. Oh yeah, I'm drunk.
You also did get hit, so it's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't get hit the entire fight, so yes, I didn't feel a thing.
I mean, it wasn't it wasn't from a lack of trying.
Are you joining the rest of the party, Ben, or are you still having audio issues?
I'm still loading in. Like, the internet issues and audio issues are really driving me crazy.
I suppose the map's probably doing a fair amount because some of these crystals are glowing. If you haven't noticed.
But yeah, I turned off every single thing I could turn off. Except anti-nihilism. That's fine. Also, Alex, we need to find a way to so you can do your thing without making me drop.
What? Have him wear a saddle?
Yeah.
Probably would have to be a tiny saddle since I get bigger and so it'd look ridiculous.
Yeah, you would have to get a specially made one, which obviously it would then enlarge when you get bigger. But so you'll be walking around with a tiny saddle until you get big. But yeah. I will point out a saddle if Nightshine fails his ride check, which he probably will, he then has a percentage chance not to fall out off your back.
That's why you get a combat saddle, so that way you're like tethered to the saddle and you don't fall out.
I think that gives you a 75% chance of not falling off.
Yeah, it's not guaranteed, but 75 is still really good.
Yeah.
So we need to get like basically a mini fanny pack for him to ride around in.
Or get him a familiar's pouch.
Some random glue.
We're not looking for a permanent solution, but that would work.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's taking forever to log in and just everything.
Okay. Should we stop here then?
If you do not wish to venture forth, then it might be a good point.
Yeah.
Well, of course I want to. I just want to make sure the party's all together.
Do we expect a fight, Mr. GM?
I can't tell you this question. Who knows what other dangerous things may be lurking.
I think he's bluffing. I think we
he's... Yeah, let's go.
All right, Burn, you stay here and pull their teeth out and put them in a nice big pile. We'll be back in a few hours.
You drink too much. Stay here and sleep it off.
I think Alex is the more drunk one.
Alex, you take care of him.
All right,
Oh,
team wizard and guy who doesn't wear armor.
Team Wizard and Cleric.
Hmm.
We don't need people to stand in front of us and get hit on our behalf. We'll be fine.
All right.
You should get armor.
You have like a cave entrance here, and the tunnel does continue here.
Right, there's a cave and a tunnel.
Nightshine, are you thinking that these creatures flew from inside the cave because that looks like a nice little dark cubby hole?
I'm not thinking, I'm just following you.
Oh. Well, I think
Well,
we should explore the cave.
yeah, cave leads to less things. So cave we go. Oh, I wish I was my actual drunk character.
So we line up in front of the cave. We're yelling at Burns to stop playing with the dead animals.
I'm not in. This internet.
Alright.
Right. Well, we could stop here as you guys enter the cave.
Yay!
Because that's the tunnel, isn't it? Okay, cool. Yeah. So I will. You enter here, which is probably slightly worse, but maybe not. Who knows? You're pretty hardcore.
Yeah. We run into the queen.
Don't expect the queen to be down here.
Or maybe we should expect the queen to be down here. She's like 280 years old, but she still wears heavy stone armor and, you know, kicks butt with the best of them.
Yeah, I more meant the cloaker queen.
Oh, yeah, her too. There can be only one queen, and my beard is better than yours.
Right. Grab you guys. I will go to that scene. I'll place you on the map. So you can at least get a nosy before we start.
I like that.
Okay, now I don't know if it's gonna work now, but we'll see.
You know what else I like? The American way of life and our Second Amendment freedoms.
Like a rock.
Activate this map. So no moving.
The game is paused.
Well, it's technically not. But
Ooh, dirty. This place looks cool. I'm looking forward to this next week.
Once it loads, I'll get a good look at it.
Well, we got the pulsing purple lights down here in the southern portion of the cave. But yeah, this looks cool.
I'm actually now just looking at it on the stream.
so
Also,
yeah.
if we do encounter more cloakers, the same strategy is not going to work because I don't have another casting of silence, so we'll need to adapt a different strategy.
Yeah. Well, I have all my my smite evil, so which I'm now kind of thinking like, oh, these things sound evil.
I think buff the paladin and buff the hell knight is going to have to work for the next fight. I got a few more spells I can cast to assist, but nothing like what we did today. Not until I rest.
Alright.
Yep.
But we will stop here, and you guys will enjoy what lays ahead of you next time.
Hooray!
Session. This was a tremendously fun combat. Yeah, good job from everybody, and look forward to doing this next week.
You know, it's been a long time since we actually had a combat, so.
Yes, I mean I have been looking to try and squeeze in some combat somewhere.
Yeah, we've been doing all the politicking.
Yes.
Which it's nice to get back into things.
So, have some murder.
Yeah. Well, you know, actual like fight and murder, not like, oh, I'm gonna stab you in the back and.
This is
Not a political.
well.
And, do
Yeah.
you all want to know? Or go ahead, Nitron. Sorry.
don't have anything to say.
Oh, okay. Well, I do. Do y'all want to know a secret?
No?
Sure.
Okay, clog your ears, Netchin. All right, here's the secret. Milk Thistle is still politicking. If we can help out the dwarves by clearing out some dangerous parts of the caves, that'll probably get the queen on our side.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it working.
I'm just doing it because I'm drunk and I want to help people.
Who would have thought that alcohol makes people more agreeable?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will thank our people who joined us on the stream, and we will be ending it here.
All right.
Avida Zayan, thank you for joining us today.
Bye.
Yeah. Have a good one.
End. Dismiss.